I'm Lady T506. Well, welcome to my channel. Hello, everyone's. I am here for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 13. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you return and you're one of my family members, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So we're testing Jennifer's powers. And it seems that her young age of 16, 17, she's more powerful now than Jefferson was in his prime. And Jefferson is feeling some type of way like, Gamber, you calling me old? I'm not calling you old. I'm just calling you less young. Like Jennifer, we already know Jennifer was powerful, but she like powerful. She was able to overload the sanctum, which shouldn't be possible. Like a nuclear bomb should not be able to take this thing out. But Jennifer was able to take this out, and she hasn't even broken a sweat. So now we find out like she is more powerful like than a nuclear explosion. She dangerous. That means Tobias needs to look out. She just gonna blow him away into like a gazillion pieces. That's how powerful this girl is. But we gotta figure out how we're gonna control all this power and all this energy that is in this girl. So Odell says that he wants to offer Lynn a lab of her own plus $1 million. And she was like, I don't know who you worked with before, but I cannot be bought. But he wants to let her know. She wants to know who tried to kidnap her and what happened to Issa. Well, the Markovians, they want her, the research she's been doing, she would be, a good person for the Markovians to like, okay, I'm going to kidnap you and you're going to do what I need you to do to get these pod people together, basically. Her research has made national news when she was putting the kids in the pod and her trying to save the kids. So this has piqued the Markovian, like, okay, this is the person we need to kidnap, and this is the person who's going to get these pod people together or make some new pod people or make some other metas. And he lets her know that people, the Markovians and other people, they're going to be looking for people with powers, who can shoot out lightning from their hands and other metas to either, acquire them or to eliminate them. And I kind of think he knows that, about Jefferson, Anissa, and, Jennifer and them having powers, because he specifically talking about lightning. Okay, so Jennifer and Jefferson, they both have lightning type abilities. And it's like he was saying that the pushing their metas like that are going to be hunted and possibly killed. So you might want to get on board with me. So she says she's going to agree to that. But Tobias gets the serum from Jace. Now, Jace, she is not a dumb woman. She gets him enough to, bring one of the pod people back so she would have some use to Tobias. So, gets one of the pod people and hold on. And he has a watch that can control this person. What kind of technology is this? I guess I forgot that fast. They have some kind of chip in their brain to where this watch can control them. That's the kind of scary situation. It's what if somebody knock you over the head and get this watch and they don't know it's that type of watch? Now they got this person out here walking in the middle of the street or doing something crazy. I'm just saying. But as soon as the dude wakes up from his 25-year slumber, he and Cutter get to fighting around the doggone space, left and right, throwing each other. She's up there throwing the knife at him. He is stopping the knife, and she's further making the knife point at him. And then he turns the knife around on her, and it focused in on her. Tobias is sitting there with the watch, not even doing nothing at this time. And then finally, he stops it, and she's like, bruh, you seen that knife that was mere inches from me. Why didn't you stop it then? But Tobias, he ain't right in the head. So he getting kind of a thrill out of this. I'm just trying to figure out how is it that this man has been, knocked out for 25 years, and he takes the news that it's the 21st century a little too well, if you ask the girl. He just basically it's the 21st century. If you want to work for me, I'm gonna give you all this money. And he's basically okay, cool. We just gonna skip past it. You've been frozen for 25 years. Like, you ain't worried about that? Like, a lot has happened in 25 years. We have cell phone. We have FaceTime. We have good internet out here. You not surprised about none of this? But anyway, he was just like, all right, cool. So, Anissa, she's trying to find out about Grace. She done went to Grace's apartment, found this random pillow on the floor. She done found this picture. So now we need to find out where Grace is. Jennifer kind of told her, maybe Grace just didn't want to be with you no more. Did you ever think about that? But it was like, no, she was having all these, they was together, they was wanting to build a bond, but as soon as you talk about family, you know, I can't really do that. I can't go to your mom and daddy's house and, you know, me with you, I got to go and get up out of here. So she's putting this picture that she found at Grace's house and a little facial recognition software that Gammy got, and she just feels that something is wrong. She's telling Gammy, we was together, we was good. You know, this is my girlfriend, and she just up and left one day, and I just don't understand why. So let me see. Okay, Odell wants to move the Pie people because the Markovians know where they're at. It's time to move them out now. Well, Lynn doesn't want to do that because she thinks she can save them and just get them out of the pods, but it's going to take her a while. But, you know, it's like, we need to move now because, you know, the Markovians on the way. They're very dangerous people. We've already gone over this. You know, it's not safe for you. It's not safe for the Pie people because the Markovians, they all about, you know, using human as weapons. It's not a good idea to keep these Pie peoples here or to have you here for that matter. So we need to move them. But she's like, no, I really want to, you know, see if I can save them. I'm like, I'm here for Lynn because she wants to save them. And like Jace is like, if 85 die, if 15 live, we won. I can't stand Dr. Jace. Anissa and Jennifer, they sit down and talk, and Anissa, she is all here for taking down Tobias, but we have to be smart about it. We just can't run up into, you know, find out where Tobias is and just run up in there because Tobias is very dangerous. We have to be strategic. We got to act like this is a game of chess, you know, make sure all our moves are in place so we can take him down the right way, not just running all half-cocked. I don't know what is with Tobias, but he is steady getting drunk and talking to his sister's picture. Now, Cutter seen this, and she was like, was you talking to your sister's picture? Yes. And she says, hi. Okay, see, I'm starting to, the more he's talking to this picture, I'm thinking that he actually is hearing something. Because, you know, Miss Eve, she had some kind of voodoo going on last season, and she was bringing folks back to life, and she was using all kind of dust spells and powers and all that stuff. It's either that, I'm like, you know, almost 100% sure that's what's happening. You know, he's hearing her, but then it's like a little bit of me is like, yeah, it's Tobias. He's just stone cold crazy this time, and putting alcohol in it too, and you don't know what else, that serum that's keeping him alive forever and never aging. That's probably making him just a tad bit more crazy too. Like, maybe if that is the reason why Tobias is crazy. Like, before he was taking the serum, he was just, you know, a misunderstood, you know, angry because his daddy was always beating him. But when he took that serum, it just made him plumb crazy. Did anybody, I've never read the comic books, so if somebody, is that why Tobias is crazy? Or he's just crazy because he's crazy? Jen around here at Club 100. Hemming people up with her lightning powers. Like, y'all know how Jefferson be doing it. He be hemming people up. Well, Jennifer's doing it. It's just that hers is orange and his is like a whitish, bluish color. She hemming people up, zapping people left and right. She want to know where Tobias is. Like, I thought that dude was going to die at one point. The way she had him hemmed up. Like, I'm pretty sure that is very, very painful. Whatever energy situation that she got going on coming out of her hands. Because if we can catch stuff on fire like that, I'm just, in my mind, it may not be correct, but that is a ring of fire that you have around my body right now. It may not be, but that's just how I'm seeing things. So, we found out that Grace ain't even Grace's real name. It's a false identity. Grace, whatever her last name is, does not exist. Now, and this is trying to wrap her like, what you mean Grace doesn't exist? Well, Grace, her, you know, I forgot what her real name is. Well, her parents died when she was little and she was put into foster care. Those people you saw in that picture are her foster parents. She was kidnapped at age 16 and forced into prostitution. So, you know, Ice broke all that up, and then after that she came to Freeland. But that pill she been taking is, you know, to help with schizophrenia. I don't believe she's schizophrenic. I believe that she has some type of powers and she doesn't know she has powers, and she's been taking medication to like not see or, you know, fully go with her powers. Or is it the medicine is for schizophrenic and can also, like, what's the word I'm looking for, you know, keep her powers dormant, if that makes sense. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't think she has schizophrenia. I think something else is going on with her. Like, Anissa saw her eyes change, so we can see that, so that means she not crazy. That's what I'm thinking. So Thunder has to show up at the hotel because Jennifer over there lighting folks up left and right. Like, she got so mad and was lighting this dude up that, like, she turned full red, and I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gone, but like, she used up so much energy, she done passed out. So of course Thunder come through and dude's about to shoot her, and she has to do the good old thunder clap and knock him out. Knocking my phone over. Gets him out the way and takes Jennifer back to, you know, Gambi sanctuary. But I'm like, don't people notice that Black Lightning and Thunder be going to Gambi shop all the time? Or do they change clothes in whatever vehicle they have and then walk into Gambi's place? Because Gambi place is on a regular street. So how is it Black Lightning and Thunder just be going in there, you know, putting their suits on and just walking out? Are they coming out of the alley? Does he have like a secret tunnel that leads to somewhere else? Because, like, I know somebody or a camera somewhere has seen him walking in. The next thing you know, Black Lightning and Thunder walk out. I'm just saying. So we see Lynn, and she's trying to work on that one pie girl that woke up and got scared that it was like 30 years later. And we see Dr. J's, and she got this old Cheshire Cat grin on her face because here come Cutter and Marcus ready to, like, steal the rest of the pie people and get her up out of there. Like, she gonna be free from the NSA, and she ain't gonna be, you know, under house arrest anymore. So she over there smiling and, like, locked them into the room to where they can get the rest of the pie people and they can go and got their merry little way. They done took out several guards. Dr. J, she shows up. Marcus is ready to, like, crushed her complete skull in, but Cutter was able to stop this. Lynn, she is called Jefferson, is like, look here, Jefferson, the place is finna be under attack. Jefferson, he got to call Anissa to come down there and free them. But like, homegirl, like, she was able to give her the serum to wake her up and like, I need you to get us up out of here because dangerous are coming. So come on, baby, help me out of here. And they get there, but like, she is the only one left. Tobias had Cutter and Marcus come get all of the pie people. So now he finna have a whole weapon of people that he can sell to the black market. And he gonna be the biggest, like, meta-human arms dealer in this world. Lastly, we're gonna talk about Jefferson. Now, nobody likes that Principal Lowry. I don't like him. Every time he plays a character, I don't like that character. But I especially do not like him on here. And they're trying to get rid of him because, one, the kids don't like him, parents don't like him, teachers don't like him. And Jefferson had the opportunity to get his job back as principal, but being the good man he is, couldn't fully commit to the students at Garfield when he got superhero powers and family issues at home. And he said we should give Mr. Lowry another chance to implement his program. I'm like, see, there's times when we just don't need to be a good guy. And this is one time. Let Lowry go. You be like the principal and you can still do your thing as Black Lightning and being the principal and all that other stuff. Because you now have Anissa and then, you know, Jennifer, she's starting to come into her own, even though, you know, she's very powerful. She can blow up the whole entire world. But I was like, Jefferson, do not give up your job. But he was like, he had to do the right thing. I was like, man, why you gotta be so nice all the time? So, y'all, that was the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day. Free 99. If you're returning, you're one of my family members, you're one of my peoples, well, welcome back. And tell your people to tell their peoples to come over here and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.